Good morning, Dubai. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show, where we go through the top trending stories that everyone across the country is talking about. Of course, today our top story is everything Disney. We're going to give you everything you need to know about the grand opening in Abu Dhabi.
And secondly, we're going to tell you about how 1,000 people move to Dubai every day in Q1.
And Sharjah grants extra paid leave for mothers of children needing special care.
And Dubai residents are becoming extremely obsessed with the Labubu.
Yes, the Labubus. In today's rapid weather report, it's dusty with temperatures ranging from 29 to 33 degrees. Before we get into all of that, the debate that's dividing the masses, they're talking about it online. Who would win 100 men versus a gorilla? And I think it's like a regular size gorilla, not like a movie size, bigger than the buildings.
Okay.
Gorilla.
What was that movie called? We were both talking about it. The gorilla.
Someone help us here.
I think it was Kong versus something. There's Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes.
And, King Kong.
King Kong.
Yes.
Right. We're not talking about King Kong level gorilla style. We're talking like a jungle regular gorilla versus 100 men.
Casey, the 100 men are winning. They have to win.
Did you know that immediately?
I mean, no, because think about it. Because this is how I think about it. When humans, like flight or fight is triggered, specifically fight, you become extremely ferocious. No? Like
what about the gorilla? Surely it's the same.
But like, think about it. If all those like 100 people just went over this gorilla, like there are so many ways to kill the gorilla.
If the 100 men are working as a team, maybe. But if... what about if it's like, I'm getting out of this? What if one runs? And then 2 run and 3 run, then you know what I mean? You've got to get, if the 100 men come together through persistence, they would probably see it through. But if they're going to be weak, and I'm talking about humankind, I'm not just focusing on men here, then they will fail. Got to come together as a team.
But think of it like this, Casey. Like 100 people is a lot of people. Imagine you're just like 100 people standing there, and then you have like one gorilla.
Right.
Is it really going to intimidate you? Because I'm one of those people.
Yes.
No, because I'm one of those people. If there is a problem happening, but there is like 100 people, I don't feel that afraid for my life.
I would totally disagree. I think we panic in numbers. We see a headline and we just panic. And I think you're going down a very logical, correct route, as has Grok, because they've said likely 100 men would win. A gorilla is 1,800 pounds, but limited stamina and vulnerabilities, while 100 men, even unarmed, they would overwhelm the gorilla through coordinated attacks and persistence.
I'm saying you said, coordinated. It's if you work together as a team.
Yeah. But would they? Would I? If there was a gorilla there, and the gorilla was angry, are we really going to face it?
You ask a good question, girl. I would leave.
I would be gone.
I'd be like, there's 100 of you. I'm going to leave. I'm going to keep 99 of you here, and I'm going to go.
Or I'll manage the coordination of the attack from over there.
Cute. Like, I don't know why.
Me too. Yeah,
right? They're so cute. Like,
amazing.
I don't know. I love gorillas.
But probably not something you'd want to meet in the deep, dark wilderness.
Never.
Solo.
But I do want to go to a safari soon. So honestly, I don't mind. I don't know, there's something about it, the thrill, like of animals. But there was another debate, guys, that was also discussed a while ago. Not sure if people are still opening that one up, but basically it was, as a woman, would you be in a forest alone with a bear or a man? What do you think, Casey? Which one would you choose here? I need to know.
Are they friend or foe?
They're both foe.
Oh.
They're both foe.
Oh.
Because the bear will kill you, but then women are also saying that the man could harm you too, which does make sense.
Oh. In terms of my own personal life experiences, man. but then you hear of the horrific life experiences that others have gone through. That's tricky. But man.
I would choose man too.
Yeah,
I would
choose
because
man.
no, Casey, can I tell
But
you my
maybe the
logic with
bears.
this?
Have you seen? Sorry, go on.
No, no. You can go. It's just the bear will definitely kill you. Like you're going down. There is no doubt about that. But with the man, if he is nice, if you choose man, if he is nice, you win. If he's not nice, you can just be manipulative. That's how I'm thinking about it. Like I know it's really bad, but I always put myself in situations and I think, Ward, how would you act? Because Casey, this girl cannot fight. I can't fight. I always tell people I only know how to run. I only know how to run. There's no fighting.
You could
going on
outrun
here.
a bear. I mean, if there's a picnic, basket, the bear is
Yes.
going for that. Have you seen? I've gone deep into Canadian bear videos. One of my friends used to send me them on DMs, and they're so cute, but they're just obsessed with food. Dangle some food, you're fine. You would outrun both.
Okay.
You'd be good.
I think, but just with the man, you can like manipulate him, act like you're in love with him, and then like you both escape together, and then tell him, actually, I lost my feelings.
And maybe no.
Don't you think? If he's
maybe,
actually evil.
No, but maybe you run down, and you have your happy ever after, which leads us nicely into the big news that broke yesterday. That is one of the biggest news we've had in terms of announcements in this country in a long time, and it's super exciting.
Absolutely historic. So Disney has announced the Abu Dhabi theme park move for global tourism and entertainment. Now the Walt Disney Company has officially announced the launch of a Disney theme park resort. Now the project will be located on Yas Island, one of the region's premier destinations for leisure and hospitality. Now the development marks Disney's 7th global theme park destination and the first of its kind in the Middle East.
So exciting. The announcement was made yesterday with a visit from the Disney CEO and one of the world's most renowned CEOs, Bob Iger, was in Abu Dhabi. He described the project as a cultural, entertainment and technological marvel, noting that Abu Dhabi's international character and forward-looking vision make it an ideal location for Disney's next major expansion, the first expansion in 15 years.
Now, the park is being developed in collaboration with Miral, the developer behind Yas Island's other major attractions. Now, the Walt Disney Imagineering team is working to design a park that incorporates advanced technology, interactive storytelling, and region-specific design elements. So it's going to have a part of Emirati culture.
Nice.
Now, a key feature will be a modern interpretation of the iconic Disney castle.
So exciting! It's also going to have new rides and experiences tailored to the region, blending Disney characters with Emirati culture. Can you even imagine themes and storytelling? This will be the first time that Disney is intentionally integrating local cultural elements at this scale, making the park unique in both concept and execution.
Iger also said that this project aims to set a new benchmark for immersive family entertainment, offering a distinctive experience unlike any other Disney destination, which we all know this is what the UAE is about. Now, the development also aligns with Abu Dhabi's long-term goals to diversify its tourism and leisurely offerings.
What a win, not just for Abu Dhabi, not just for the country, but for the region. Executives say the project will generate thousands of jobs globally, including in the US, as part of broader expansion plans in Florida and California. We don't have... This is the question everyone is asking. When is it opening? We don't have the official opening dates yet. But construction has begun and more updates are expected daily. Let's just move this to Lovin Disney because we are so excited about this.
It's so crazy.
Announcement.
So crazy. I can't believe it. And I feel like, by the way, actually, there was a date announced. They said that it would be around 2030s.
Okay, where are we now? 25.
2025. So
Okay.
we'll maybe have it in a decade. We'll maybe have it in a decade. I feel like that's the perfect time, but it's in those 2030s, not sure when.
2030s.
But Casey, I was even having a conversation with someone at work, with Abdullah, and he was telling me how, when his kids grow up, his dream is he wants to take them to Disneyland. He wants to, and it's like Disneyland is coming right here to us in our home, and it's like. For me, I think what excites me so much is because I've been to Disneyland in Paris in peak France heat, Casey. People in Disneyland were jumping into the fountains. and there were some rides at that time that were not working.
Okay.
So imagine a Disneyland in the UAE, which has luxury embedded into its very culture. I mean, this is going to be crazy.
And of course, it will be prepped for the summer months. Like, this is going to need to operate year round. So they will put in to make sure that it will be, you know, welcoming visitors 365 days a year. I loved the comments on it. Like, you just saw, like, when you're here, Disney comes to you. Eek.
I don't know. It's just
magical.
It's crazy. I can't.
It's just magical.
I think, for me, it's just as a Disney love. Like, I've watched every single Disney film. By the way, I'm gonna go home tonight and I'm gonna watch one just to put myself in the feels and the nostalgia. But I feel like for us, like, it gives us something to look forward to. I feel like especially for people who grew up here and their dream was always to like travel to the West. Like, Casey, we have no reason to go outside anymore. Everything's coming to us.
So true.
Like, we don't have to book those flights anymore. So it's just, I really can't wait. Like, I know it's going to be good because the Disneyland in France, it could have really used some help with like the hygiene. So it's just here. I love how that's not going to be a worry. That's not going to be a worry. You're going to get the fun, but you're also going to get the class too.
So excited. It's just amazing to see how this country continues to develop and evolve over the years. And what's happening in Abu Dhabi is amazing. So congratulations, Miral. Congratulations, Walt Disney. And Minnie and Mickey will be coming to our doorsteps very, very soon. And along with Minnie and Mickey, more people. Because we have the stats of new people moving to Dubai specifically, and 1,000 people moved to this emirate every day in Q1. The Habibis are officially coming. Dubai's population hit 3.92 million at the end of March. And as we inch towards 4 million, a new report by ValueStrat said that 89,695 new residents officially came to Dubai in the first quarter of the year, which is 1,000 people per day. And if you compare it with last year, there was about 500 people per day across the year. So this is quite the jump.
And you guys, you have to imagine that this, of course, affected the price of real estate properties in Dubai. Now, according to the report, apartment prices have risen by 21.4% and villa prices have jumped by 30%. Now, rents have also surged, with villa rents up by 5.1% and apartment rents rising by 10%.
So right now, demand outweighs supply, hence the increase. It's certainly an owner's market. The plan is there will be more new villas opening up. There's more coming onto the market year on year. But for now, it's an owner's market, and interesting to see the continued rise in sales that we keep getting the reports on month.
It really is. But
and now we know why. We can see why.
Exactly. But it's also like, you know, Casey, I've always been asking myself this question of every single time I go to the mall, whether it's a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, it does not even matter anymore. The mall is always packed. I always
think that when I go out. Like, it's so rare, but I'm like,
right? It's like, why is it always packed? Like on a Wednesday night. I noticed it's always packed everywhere. And it's like, that's because there are 1,000 people.
You know, my hack for the mall?
Yeah.
Is go in the morning on the weekend. Ooh. Delightful. Absolutely delightful. Any mall. No one goes in the morning. When it just opened, it's so empty. It's great.
It's actually the best thing ever. I remember when I used to work as a sales associate, and I used to have like a shift at 10 a.m. Casey, the morning crowd was also the nicest. Like the people who were just trying to come, trying to shop and leave, I didn't have to bargain with them that much or argue with them that much. It was always like, I want this, this, and this, and I'm heading out.
Because they know what they're doing. They've got their plan for the day. They're up early. They've got lots to do. You would bargain in the store? People would bargain for prices? Is that possible?
I mean, I feel like bargain was the wrong word to use here. But
I
mean like convince.
Oh,
like I don't have to convince them.
Yeah.
But I have experienced that before where someone came up to me and said, oh, can you please lower the price? And I'm like, I'm so sorry. This is not the souk. Like I can't do that for you. I'd love to, but I can't do that for you.
It's weird. There's like a blurred line that in places like the Gold Souk, haggling, okay. Malls, haggling, not okay. But both have price tags, so why is it okay in the souk? And I sometimes,
That's a good question, actually. I never thought about that.
Are you a good haggler?
A good haggler? No, I'm not. It's really bad. I have this story from Global Village, Casey. Basically, I bought Ibayas because it's trending, by the way, on TikTok. So, Global Village is closing soon, by the way, in just like 2 days. Should probably go tonight. But anyways, point is, I bought abayas. They went trending. So I took my little cousin and her best friend. Keep in mind, that's like one of them is like a 15-year-old, the other is a 17-year-old. But they're like really innocent kids. I took them with me to help them buy them. I got my abayas for 80 dirhams a piece. Okay?
Good deal.
Do you know what the man did to me?
No.
He basically, he saw how they were like overexcited. Because by the way, when you're haggling, you're never meant to show that you're excited. It's meant to be like this.
I don't need this.
That much. You need to show
it.
that. You can't be smiling too much or like
Like, look what I found, Mom!
No,
this is exactly what I was looking for.
No,
this
literally,
is the one.
you can't do that. You can't
This
do
is the
that.
color.
Because then they know.
Yeah.
If they don't drop the price, you're still buying it.
Right.
So these little two kids, they're running around doing the most. And I'm like, okay. You know what he charged them, Casey? I was so angry. He charged them 150 dirhams. And basically when you buy them, you get a dress from the inside, you get a habaya, and you get a scarf. He was like 50 per piece. So I looked at him and I'm like, I was literally at the same store, by the way. I was like, I was literally at your store like last week and I bought one for 80. Like, what are you doing? And then you know what he did? He literally told me, he was like, La ilaha illallah. That's like a thing you say when you're scared of something in Islam. And I'm like, you're joking. Like, he started yelling at me in front of all the ladies. And he's like, why can't you be quiet like your sister and sit and be like a woman? And I'm like, no, because you're ripping them off. Whoa. But guess what, girl? I got it down to 80 dirhams.
Damn,
yes,
of course
I did.
you did.
I was
How
not
cheeky. So he didn't remember you and he was going like literally nearly double the price?
he remembered me. It's because he felt like they were kids and, you know, do you know what I mean? Like, he felt like he could just do anything because they just wanted it really badly, but I didn't let it happen. And it's like, stand your ground. It's not embarrassing.
Sure.
I feel like for some people, haggling is embarrassing.
Anyone who's going to Global Village, get in touch with Ward, get the name of that store, and we will all go and we will get our 80 dirham abayas because that is an unbelievable deal.
Yes, you will.
Okay. So haggle, 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 stand for your rights, but not in the actual stores because they don't like it there.
Yeah.
Let's move into our next story from Sharjah.
Sharjah has introduced a major update to its HR policy, offering fully paid care leave for mothers of children with medical conditions or disabilities after maternity leave. Now, the initiative called Care Leave was officially approved by His Highness Sheikh Dr. Sultan bin Mohammed Al Qasimi, Supreme Council member and ruler of Sharjah, to support working mothers in the Sharjah government sector.
So this new policy reflects Sharjah's commitment to inclusive and compassionate employment. It specifically supports mothers balancing work with the intense demands of caring for a child with health challenges. To qualify, a medical report from an authorised provider must confirm the child's condition.
Now, the mother is entitled to 1 full year of paid care leave after her maternity leave ends. Now, the leave can then be extended each year for up to 3 years, depending on updated medical assessments and approval from the relevant authority.
Now, in the case that the child's health improves, the leave would be ended early based on medical recommendations. During this time, employee performance will continue to be assessed, and if the leave extends past 3 years, the case would then be referred to the higher committee for human resources.
Now, the care leave counts toward the employee's total years of service, ensuring there's no negative impact on career progression. Now, this policy sets a new standard for family-first workplace support across the region. I think this is so amazing. It's so amazing. Because it's just so beautiful to see women supported. Because, we're told to have families, but then with some women, having a family can affect the entire trajectory of their career and everything that they've built. And, they don't have to give that up. And it's nice because you're still getting a salary.
It's amazing. It's really, truly amazing. You're so right. And we can't even understand what parents are going through if they're dealing with the health challenges that we're kind of talking about here. And just to know that there's that extra support there. It's just phenomenal. It's really amazing. And to be reviewed year on year, like, of course, you have to have the regulation in there. Yeah, but I think it's just amazing by the Sharjah government. Well done.
And I think, the fact that it's for mothers who are having kids with special needs, like my brother is special needs, Casey, and, a lot of people like to say that, oh, but you have the time, like you can go work. But it's, having a child with special needs, like it can affect their mental health, it can affect them psychologically. So, they feel that need to anxiously be right beside their child to make sure everything is okay. So, the fact that, Sharjah's government is completely empathetic of that, it's so beautiful to see. We don't see that in every part of the world.
So true. And if you'd like more updates on Sharjah in general, you can check out the Lovin Sharjah Instagram and website and all other social platforms. Speaking of social platforms, the Lovin Dubai newsletter has just got a major refresh. So if you don't want to be on social media, but you still want your daily dose of news direct to your inbox every single day, you can subscribe now to the Lovin Dubai newsletter.
You'll find the sign up link at our link in bio on the Instagram. Now for our final topic of the day, this is an obsession. And I feel like it's taken all of us.
Okay.
And everyone is hopping on the Labubu trend.
Labubu.
What is a Labubu? Now, from influencers like Caroline Stanbury to local fashionistas, many are having those quirky little accessories dangling from their handbags. But what are they, and why is everyone from kids to adults obsessing over them?
Okay, before we even get into it, I've got one.
Ooh.
I've brought one on the show.
Ooh, I must see this.
Oh my gosh. So this is Natasha's, by the way.
Okay.
And it's a trending Labubu. And I've put it right next to my coffee. And imagine, like, it's come in gleaming and new and beautiful. And imagine if my coffee got it.
Look at that. It's so cute.
This is the Labubu. This is the, she's told us, the he-she? The sitting?
The hee-hee.
The hee-hee.
The hee-hee, yes.
And it's the sitting one. And, okay, I forgot. Okay, so a Labubu, by the way, if you've been living under a rock or you don't have TikTok, is a collectible doll. They start from about 50 dirham, and you can get them from Chinese brand Pop Mart, and racking up over 1.2 million TikToks. They have been spotted on everyone from Blackpink's Lisa, Rihanna, Dua Lipa, and like Dubai fashionistas such as Caroline Stanbury, as you mentioned, and Nina Ali. And like I said, even people in our office are now repping these cuties.
Natasha made it look so cute. Almost made it look very classy.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. Look at that. Look at this.
So adorable.
So we posted this on our Instagram account, and obviously the reaction was mixed.
What do you think, Casey?
I'll tell you what I think about the mixed reaction.
Okay.
So, like, on the logical perspective, it's all ages, including adults, getting excited about teddy bears. So some of the reaction was like, how is this news? This is happening in the world. You know, why are you sharing it? All fair points, solid points. But I also think if you can find something that's cute and friendly and it makes you smile, let people do people. Like,
literally.
It's
no,
not.
I agree with you.
And also, I think in terms of like a style thing, it's like one of those things that you see at the beginning, you're like, why would I ever? And then a week later, you're like, oh, I get it now. So I think, you know, it's like Natasha will kill me because she probably hates them. But what is the Crocs?
Crocs?
You know, Crocs, and then like
Yes.
at the beginning everyone hates Crocs and then it becomes a thing. But I think if this makes you happy.
People hated Crocs at some point? No, I had no idea.
Yeah, people hate Crocs. And all the little things.
Oh, the ones that you stick on top of them.
Yeah, then Justin Bieber wore them and then it became a
my-
thing.
I did not know that people ever hated on Crocs, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll leave this here.
you know what I think about them? Honestly, with things like this, Casey, it's just, I think it's a waste of money.
Okay.
If I was gifted it, I would be obsessed, probably. Like I have this hippo with a tutu, ballerina tutu that's on my
Cute.
bag, and it makes me smile, but it doesn't make me smile because I like animals with tutus. It's because it was like chosen and gifted to me.
Okay.
And I was told like, this reminded me of you. So I like it as like a gesture, as a gift. I think it's so adorable. But me, Ward, going and picking one up and buying it for 50 to like 100 dirhams, I just would not do that. I just think it's a waste of money. I can't. Like, for example, you know the Sony Angels?
No.
Oh my God. Sony angels. They're so cute. Let me show you. Oh, they're the...
Is it a new thing?
No, it's been around for a while, but you can like stick one on your phone.
They look like little troll babies.
It's so cute.
If no one's seen these before. Okay. Yeah, so Natasha also had them, and we spoke about them on the show, the Mishis, the Shishis.
Oh.
Someone help me here. The little...
I
and
know,
they're
I know what you're
adorable
talking about.
because
The
they
green
have a
ones.
yeah.
The green ones that light up at night. I know what you mean.
And they're super cute. It's all
They're
super
all
cute.
adorable. Like Natasha gave me one. Her name is Popcorn.
Adorable.
I'll show it to you. But basically, she gave it to me, and I like
lovely.
it. I like it because it was gifted, and I look at her every day. I'm like, hey, Popcorn, like you know,
Yeah.
she's a cutie pie.
Lovely.
So I get why. And by the way, the post where you're saying people are asking, this is news. My friends literally sent me that Lovin Dubai post, by the way, and they're like, you know what? I want to buy it. I think it's newsworthy because it's like an obsession. And you know what's weird, Casey? It popped out of nowhere. It's like what I don't get it. Like what triggered this?
Yeah.
But it's cute. It's cute. I would give it to someone as a gift, but not for myself. I just there's no me. It's like a stuffed animal.
No,
don't
but,
you love a stuffed animal more when it's from someone?
No, well, when I was younger, I was really obsessed with teddy bears.
Oh,
Like
I get
obsessed.
it.
Like they were my family, and like every year, like for Christmas, I would get my teddy bear.
they were your family, just so casually.
Yeah.
Do you still have them?
Good days. They're somewhere. They haven't. The good ones weren't thrown away, but they're not like they're not lining up. They're not lining up the bed anymore.
Oh, okay.
But they used to. But I think whatever makes you happy in life, and you know, spread love, not hate. If this and like these are 50 dirham in the grand scheme of things, relatively affordable in
Not
terms
that
of.
deep.
Yeah, I mean, like if it was like a Gucci thing and it was like 3-4K, then
Ooh.
absolutely not, right? Like that's too
Right.
much. But collectible items like Furbies back in the day were a thing. Tamagotchis, like these little things that
Pet
like
shops.
give us some
I don't know
light.
if you remember them.
No.
Pet shops. I'll show them to you later. But they were like my generation.
What was it?
We were obsessed. They're just like these like tiny. Wait, let me show you how they look. Oh, there's so many of
You're
these.
gonna have to explain it because not
Pet
everyone can see
shops.
your laptop.
I will. The pet shop. Oh, these over here. They're basically like really adorable animals. And I'm pretty sure that they have an app. They have an app, and we used to play the game. But Casey,
So cute.
aren't these adorable? I remember
Look
when
at the
I was.
monkey's eyes.
I had this one, and I also had this one here. I remember when I was a kid, I once got handed 500 dirhams, Casey. I went to Toy Story, and I just bought pet shops. That's all that I did.
Anyone else bought pet shops? The little cute little animals with
so
these big
adorable.
googly eyes, all different colors. Yeah, I don't know. Like whatever you're into, you do you.
You do you.
You do you. And on that positive, inspiring note, we end this Thursday's show. Thank you so much, Ward, for being here.
Thank you for having me, Casey. It was lovely
It was
talking to
lovely.
you.
I'm going to go and hang out with Labubu for the day. Guys, have a beautiful day. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Bye-bye.